It's all mixed together in one right here. Northland Pro Wrestling. The Giants to start things off in this bizarre tag team pairing right here. Additional stipulations added to this match. Cody James demanded a shot at Cypher one-on-one last one. Nate Pepple says, you got to win the tag titles first. Well, they won, but Schultz said restart the match. The two were distracted long enough for Alpha Zeta Zeta to steal a win from them. They're not tag team partners tonight. They're on opposite sides of this tag team battle. And everyone knows Cypher is the one that cost Cody James the championship, the heavyweight title in the first place. Jack Carpenter with a very precise low blow defeated Jay Kross at Endgame just a couple months ago. And Jack Carpenter knows that he's got the advantage right here, the momentum in Northland Pro Wrestling ever since his recent victory. But tonight it's broken resolutions. And if Carpenter thinks that he can compete against the gigantic Cody James in his hometown, in his region, boy, is Carpenter in for a world of hurt here tonight. Stipulations on this match of Cody James and Jay Kross, who I have indeed been an established tag team up in the Wisconsin scene in the past. If they can win this tag team match one way or another, they will get to choose the stipulations on their rivals as soon as March the 4th, 1 month from tonight, here at Northland. Cody James with a beautiful delayed vertical suplex has put Carpenter down. And the fans are definitely responding positively to the fact that Cody James has been the aggressor so far in this one. 2 count, Carpenter got his shoulder up in time. You know, you got to be careful at all times when you're in the ring with Carpenter because he is indeed one of the best grapplers in the scene. And that cheap shot by Cody James is only going to enrage Cypher just a little bit more. Carpenter, the working class hero. What the heck is Cody going to do here? He was going to try to dive on Cypher? That's not a good idea. Big hook, the uppercut. Carpenter landed into Cypher's arms. And Cypher dragged down Cody James and swept the ground from underneath him. And now the illegal double teaming starts as Carpenter and Cypher pound down onto Cody James, but Jay Kross broke it up. Flying forearms were delivered, and now Kross and Cody James send Carpenter back in the ring. Carpenter is the legal man, and if Cypher does not pay any attention, his team might lose. Remember, if Cypher and Carpenter win this match, their respective rivalries against Cody James and Jay Kross will end tonight. So there is some payback, some retribution that is expected and anticipated for both Cody James and Jay Kross if they can win this match. But they have to work together in tandem, and they have indeed done so successfully in the past as they connect with a pair of double back elbows, putting down Jack Carpenter in the middle of the ring. Kross, very versatile heavyweight, one of the best tag team wrestlers in the scene. Excellent striker, a veteran of the ring. Great quickness for a man his size. And there is a show of just what this heavyweight can do. Heavyweight size with the ability to jump and fly and roll around as he hit the rolling body attack on Carpenter for a near fall. Another tag has been made. Now, obviously, the conflict between Cody James and owner Nate Pepple has been a talk of the town, a concern here in Woodstock for a while now. As Cody James just leapt in the air 7 feet before delivering a leg drop across the throat of Carpenter and almost pinned him right there. Nate Pepple, the owner of Northland, his very positive friendship and working relationship with Cody James has been strained as of late. And of course, with Eric Schultz now pulling the strings of Nate Pepple, you just aren't sure if you can trust him in all respects. And although Cody James has had several matches ruined as a result of Nate Pepple and his decision-making, his interferences, his distractions, and otherwise, they've been able to shake hands and hug it out. But, you know, after you betray someone so much, eventually that's going to turn into a problem. And Carpenter taking some cheap shots, going after the eyes, and that is a back slap tag that you will feel and see in the mirror tomorrow and maybe for the next week. Look at this tremendous size differential between Cypher and Jay Kross. Jay Kross is a heavyweight, easily going 6'1", 270 pounds. But against Cypher, this guy is like 6'8", 6'9", darn near 400 pounds. How the heck can you stand up to a man with that kind of size? And look at that, cheap shot, pushing Cody James off the ring apron. Cypher and Carpenter are sick and tired of Jay Kross and Cody James, and they don't want them involved at all with their business going forward. Now we've got some additional conflict. Look who's here at ringside. Lyte, Torch, from All Heel Wrestling at ringside, watching the action break down, and everyone knows Cody James has an issue with All Heel Wrestling that has extended back for well over the past calendar year. So now Cody James has to be worried about the outside entities now involved on the right of this particular formula. And Jay Kross is in no condition to make a tag to Cody James at this moment. And Cypher with a wide open shot. And now with Kross on the floor, how will All Heel Wrestling? Look at Lyte stomping down on Jay Kross on the floor. Does Cody James even know about this? And where is the owner, Nate Pepple, to tell these guys to get out of here? Of course, Eric Schultz gives them the key to the city and allows them to do whatever they want, whenever they want. Hey, they got their own production team filming the action at ringside as Cypher almost put Kross away. Take a tag team match like this, strange bedfellow situation. You got two rivalries going on simultaneously, and Cypher putting on this trapezius hold that could easily cause a brain hemorrhage or worse. You could lose all of the nerve endings and muscle fibers by having that pressure point totally forced out of its position. And Cypher with a devastating forearm just put Kross back onto the mat. Lame choke in front of the official. Come on, ref. He could be disqualified for that. And Cypher now taking matters into his own hands. It doesn't matter if All Heel Wrestling is around. But then again, think about why Cypher interfered in Cody James and his heavyweight championship casket match back in October, and the surroundings upon how Cypher interfered in that match, how All Heel Wrestling provided a distraction and also tried to interfere to cause Cody in that match. Knee left by Jay Kross. But is that enough for him to find his partner and to make a tag? Carpenter trying to recover, and instead of going after Kross, he hit a forearm, putting Cody James down in front of the first row of fans on the near side. Far side, rather. Tags in and out. Carpenter, the working class hero, tough grappler. And he's had a number of huge victories in his career against bigger foes. And now that Cypher has Jay Kross in a hurt position on the ropes, will Kross suffer his demise? Wow, Kross with an all-or-nothing flying body attack. That back elbow did damage, but Cypher's still standing. Quick roll, there's the tag. Cody's in the ring against Cypher. This is exactly what he's been waiting for ever since October. And finally he's going to have a chance to make it happen. a tag. And there's a tag from behind, or was it? Kevin Woods did not make a clear indication. Now he waved it off. Ow! A swing blade right there. And what a devastating right hand that was by Cody James. And now the legal man, apparently is Carpenter after the fact. And Cody James is going to look to try to finish Carpenter right in front of All Heel Wrestling. What an assisted neck breaker that was. Cody on top. Wait a minute. Torch pulled the leg. Northland, Nate Pepple is here. Finally to confront Torch. Oh yeah. Big right hand by Nate Pepple to Torch. Who rules what around here? Look at this. We got a fight going on out here. Jay Kross and Cypher going toe-to-toe on the floor. Jack Carpenter trying to tell Cypher to come back. It's too late. They left the frame. It's Cody by himself. Oh, yeah. Cody Country. Devastating drop. And Cody James has won this tag team match. And All Heel Wrestling is left here. Disgusted that Nate Pepple prevented them from doing what they wanted to do and end the feud.
And Cody James!
Over the top to the floor goes Carpenter after the fact. Nate Pepple finally did the right thing. Nate Pepple helped Cody James to a win. A very important, critical win to start 2023 tonight. And it's about time Nate Pepple made the right decision and helped Cody James to a win. Uh-oh. Eric Schultz does not like what he saw right there. And everyone knows that Eric Schultz has Nate Pepple not only as one of his prime workers. Remember, Nate Pepple now works for Eric Schultz, or else. Long, lengthy litigation, civil suits. Heck, the possession of Northland could be foreclosed upon if Schultz has a say in it. Now Schultz is telling Nate Pepple, you better go with me or else. And Cody doesn't want him to leave, but we all know who runs who around here. Nate Pepple behind Schultz's back just laid his hands on Torch from All Heel Wrestling, and Schultz is having a fit. Cody James lucky that things progressed in his favor right there. Cody James and Cypher, an impending battle on March the 4th, stipulation yet to be named. What will happen when those two giants fall?